The banking collapse is literally imminent, guys. Don't you see? Don't you see? These are all the early warning systems, guys, right? That are supposedly about to fail. I mean, not like it's about to fail, guys. It's already actually failing. Not to mention 130 regional bank stocks are down more than 5% today. We're talking about hundreds of banks, guys, right? Regional banks. Exactly 0 of the 349 regional banks are green today. Yikes. Again, guys, this is just hilarious to me. As soon as one bank collapses, there's a domino effect to the next bank, right? A contagion issue, right? A problem reaction solution, guys. A chain of events, right? So, if if more of these banks start to fail, guys, or collapse and implode and get bought out by the bigger banks, right? By the bigger whales, by the bigger sharks, what's going to happen to the rest of these damn banks? It's literally about to collapse, guys, right? Maybe we are closer to the collapse than ever before, right? Which means one thing. These are the early warning systems, guys, which are failing as we speak. Prepare, right? Because as soon as all these banks collapse and implode, it's game over for the entire financial industry, right, or system. At the same time, this all connects, guys. Listen very carefully, because Anthony Welfare from Ripple, the CBDC advisor from Ripple, states Ripple was ranked number 1 and an established leader for CBDC from 15 vendors in a recent report, right? You can't make this stuff up, guys. We're talking about the banks are about to implode and Ripple coming into play. With who or with what? Central bank digital currencies, right? What do we see here? Key finding: Ripple was ranked number 1 and an established leader for CBDCs. Established leader for central bank digital currencies, guys, right? Again, it's all about Ripple and XRP, so it seems like today we're going to tie in how XRP comes into play into the new financial system, not to mention what's happening with the SEC case, right? Because it's a whole show. Its existing success with RippleNet and its technological capabilities within the space, its existing deployments and growth within the emerging space, guys, right? No other crypto is like this, guys, right? Or crypto company. Don't you see what's really happening, right? Why is Ripple stated everywhere? ODL partnerships around the world are on fire, guys, right? On-demand liquidity. Ripple's on-demand liquidity service enables instant payment settlement and eliminates the need for pre-funded destination accounts, offering best-in-class payouts into markets globally, right? Ripple's partnering with everyone, guys. Look at this. Payout mark is 40, lower fees by 90% per transaction, uptime availability 365 24/7, guys, right? It's non-stop. It never sleeps, guys, right? The ledger that never sleeps, XRP ledger. Gary knows exactly. This is how you guys know it connects with Gary, and how he knows. It's all a show, right? They want you out.
That in seconds it won't move as much, and the friction will be that you have to sell dollars to buy XRP and then sell XRP to buy peso, or you can interpose any bridge currency. One of the most significant opportunities for stable value tokens that we'll talk about in a few classes is what we can call it as a bridge currency for cross-border.
Exactly, he specifically stated XRP, no other thing, guys, but XRP, right? The banks are literally imploding. The new system is inbound, guys. It's imminent. But now, do you guys, again, people thought we were just joking, guys, right? I can't believe my face. So to sell dollars, buy XRP and sell it for a different currency, which is equivalent to the bridge asset, right? The heart of the new financial system, like we stated before, guys. From Brad Garlinghouse, team at Ripple and I are heading to Dubai FinTech Summit next week. This is important. What's going to be stated here? So it seems like from May 8th to 9th. I'll be on stage with Dan Murphy to discuss all things crypto utility and what's needed. First and foremost, a regulator that's actually providing clarity to drive it forward, right, guys? So we got Dubai FinTech Summit, 8th to 9th, 2023. Speaker Brad Garlinghouse, CEO Ripple, United States of America, right? So it's interesting, guys. We need more crypto with actual utility like XRP instead of speculative mania like Pepe, right? interesting. Again, there has been a lot of these meme coins exploding recently, right? But think about why. Like we stated before, if you want to get rich, guys, because this is about to be the last speculative bull run we'll ever see, possibly, because there's S coins and all these other S coins and meme coins will be exploding, guys, right? But a lot of them are scams, so be aware for that, guys. I'm not invested into any of these meme coins, just to let you guys know. But people are taking their chances of possibly becoming rich and wealthy overnight, but the risk is very high as well, guys, right? Not to mention, this will be the last time we'll ever see these types of cryptos exploding, guys, before. And then once the collapse takes place, it's over, right? All these S coins and meme coins will die out. So will you keep your eye on the prize, or try your luck and get wealthy and rich overnight, guys, right? With these other S coins and meme coins. I do still believe that one day XRP will have that flip of the switch moments. Just not yet. We have to wait until the new financial system, in my humble opinion. From Baba Cugs, probably the biggest United States law events in crypto in 12 years. Baba always 5 steps ahead. So we have this from CoinDesk. The United States SEC has been ordered by a court to respond to Coinbase's complaint over how it applies securities laws to digital assets. Wow, the United States, guys, the SEC has been ordered by a court that they have to fully reply to Coinbase. The deadline refers to the SEC's requirement to provide legal basis why it has not responded to the petition, right? So they need to respond to Coinbase allegations within 10 days. Wow, so they're getting forced, guys, right? The SEC is. So 10 days connects with what? April 22. We are in from April to May. We are still in this part of the timeline, guys, right? Scales and justice, because this is a transition. Wow. Guys, it's about to be ramping up here very closely, or very soon. Let's check this out. Coinbase last week argued the SEC is providing insufficient regulatory guidance for United States companies operating in the crypto sector. Exactly, guys, right? And they're using literally 1900 laws for the 2000s, or the modern blockchain technology, so to speak. The SEC has been ordered by a United States court to respond to cryptocurrency exchange Coinbase's complaints over how it applies to securities laws to digital assets. The Third Circuit Court of Appeals said in a Wednesday filing that the SEC must file its response within 10 days. Coinbase may then file a response 7 days thereafter. Coinbase last week argued that the SEC is providing insufficient regulatory guidance for United States companies operating in the crypto sector, saying the commission must set forth requirements to be adapted to digital assets. Exactly, guys, right? Because this is a new technology, to say the least. From Attorney Jeremy. Before we get on to that tweet, look at this, guys. Thanks for having me over, Stuart Alderati, right? We need to do more we need to do this more often. Wow, so we got Stuart right there, and then I'm guessing this is the, let's see right here, the chief legal officer at Coinbase, guys, right? So we got Coinbase and then Ripple tag teaming, right? Both coming into play. That expression on your face when you know you got the emails. Exactly, guys, right? They're about to get exposed like never before. Look at that background. Wait a minute. The light, right? Wait a minute. That's a very interesting background, to say the least, guys. David Schwartz responds by, why does Paul, the larger lawyer, not simply eat the other lawyer? Wow. Interesting. Guys, what's happening here, guys, right? This is how you guys know the case is about to end. Paul, so Stu, tell me what's in those hidden emails. Stu, you know, I can't do that by court order. Paul, okay, I understand. Stu, but how about we play a game of charades? Paul, first word sounds like a cinnamon, and scene. This is the craziest thing, guys, right? So, it seems like they're fed up at this point in time, guys. Ripple telling Coinbase what's in the SEC hidden documents in exchange for Coinbase releasing XRP sounds like a good deal, right? It seems like we're about to conclude the case is about to conclude. Not to mention, one, if the SEC follows through on its threat to sue Coinbase, I believe the SEC will lose. The SEC case has a fatal flaw, right? And the problem is entirely of Gary Gensler's own making. Let me explain why. Because after he was confirmed to his post as chairman of the SEC, he testified to Congress. The SEC does not have the authority from Congress to regulate crypto exchanges. Wow, right? Then the problem for the SEC is, of course, that Gary Gensler's testimony was entirely correct, right? But they're quote unquote above the law. Why? Because they literally make their own laws, guys, right? That's how you guys know it's all BS at the end of the day, guys. And then he goes further to explain why this is a whole sham, guys, right? A whole BS situation we have on our hands. His unequivocal testimony before Congress and his bizarre 180-degree reversal makes Gary Gensler himself the star witness at trial for Coinbase, right? So if Coinbase wins here soon, guys, that's going to be very good for Ripple in itself as well, right? Because it's like a domino effect, as we suggested before, guys, right? This is what Gary stated before, as we've seen. What did he state? XRP, like Ripple, has an alternative. Then from digital asset investor, United States SEC changes its mind on officially labeling digital assets in hedge fund regulation, right? The SEC was about to define digital asset but delayed it in the final version of a rule, reversing a move that might have started formalizing crypto's role. Wow, right? Interesting. It seems like we are getting very close, guys, because now they're about to come in with laws and rules and all sorts of stuff. The SEC is a regulator that is continuing to withhold regulatory clarity by not defining digital assets, right? But this is a whole show, guys, because I'm pretty sure they're waiting for at least for when the Ripple versus SEC concludes by, or when the collapse takes place, guys, right? That's how you guys know. If that happens, just know that everything else in humanity, in the world in itself, is just BS entirely. That if it connects to the system in itself, right, guys? Let's watch, pay attention, because it seems like we are nearing the end, guys. Not financial advice, not law advice either. But anyways, that's all for you guys. Amazing in this. See ya.